motherfucker.
Right.
I'll beat your fucking ass.
just came to Texas from Utah.
The kid goes, ugh. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Walk away, bitch. I was so mad. It was like the highlight of my night, but
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Waterboy when he goes, "Watch where you're going, needle dick."
Watch where you're going, needle dick.
damn, that was loud.
Yeah, it was.
That was fucking loud. Let's do this for one. Holy shit.
And then we just have to turn. It's not your mic.
No.
It's this.
No, it's
That's
this.
the volume. Yeah.
Wow.
So don't mess with your
Hey.
volume. Yeah.
How we doing?
We
wow.
are doing well.
That was loud.
Yeah, that was nice and
Talk about a wake-up call.
yeah, that's for all of us out here.
Man,
Let me.
you play that as your alarm in the morning.
Yeah, no, you're definitely gonna wake up.
Shit.
If anything.
You know, I try to do a thing in the morning, so when I wake up, I've got this one alarm that just kind of starts slow and gets a little louder and louder and louder and louder and louder.
Oh, yeah, like as it goes.
I'm not like suddenly wake up like, oh my God, what the hell?
Yeah.
Like I think I've mentioned it before, but do you remember those alarm clocks that
I do.
My dad had one of those, and I have like PTSD from them.
Really?
I hate them. I fucking hate them. I don't like being abruptly woken up.
Why?
Because it just raises my blood pressure, and I'm like, ah!
Oh, so you gotta.
Like, I clench my fists in the morning if I get abruptly woken up.
You know what that tells me?
What?
It tells me you have anger management issues.
Probably. Not gonna lie, probably. But I mean, dude, I'll even play it right now. There's not even a better sound to wake up to.
That would make me go right back to
Dude,
sleep.
no, I wake up to it, and I'm like, it starts off quiet, and then it gets louder and louder, and once that dun, 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 I'm like,
yeah,
all right,
it's time to get up. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that would. I couldn't do that.
What is your alarm?
Okay.
Is it bad?
Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna own it. I can't find it. But I know it's not what is actually on there right now. When it actually does go off, it's not ridiculously obnoxious, but it does get me up.
You're like,
it's like it's a good buzz. I don't want something melodic because I'm either not gonna get up even though I'm a light sleeper, or I'm gonna wake up and be mad.
I'm
like, this is stupid.
That's my thing. Is if it's something super loud and abrupt, I'm mad immediately.
Really?
I hate being woken up like that because like Kayla, she'll get up and she'll tap me.
Yeah.
Like if she comes home late, hey, I'm here. Hey, whatever. Hey, wake up.
Yeah.
She will tap me, and like sometimes I'll like
jolt back.
I'm like, who was there?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. For me, I need something solid, but not peaceful. But welcome to another episode of Itchy Sweater Podcast.
Yeah. Nice little break in between those claps, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I looked at them and they stopped. And they were like, "Hey, cool down." They did. So yeah, but
damn it, get shit together, guys.
We are your humble servants, Perk and Angle, and we are here on this lovely day.
I want to be Perk.
You are.
Okay, good.
That's the beauty of being humble servants. You can be whoever you want.
Yes. Yes.
But you doing all right, Kyle?
Man, I'm doing good. Other than my face is a little
red.
A little red today. A little sensitive.
Okay.
Went to the Longhorns game yesterday.
Yeah, that's some of that sun.
They beat the Kansas Jayhawks, I think is what they are.
Jayhawks.
I don't know what the hell a Jayhawk is.
That's weird.
But
I think Jayhawks actually do exist, but that's a weird name to call your team.
Their thing, like they don't have like a hand thing. Like I asked the students behind me, I'm like, do you guys have like a stupid hand thing like all of us Texas teams do?
Yeah.
They go,
like
no, we don't. Yeah. They just say rock chaw or something like that. And I'm like, what's that? And they
sounds racist.
They go, well, it was a bunch of white kids, so I don't know, maybe. But I was like, what is that? And they were like, honestly, I couldn't tell you. And another kid goes, I know the story, but it's just a super long story, and
Yeah, it's one of those.
Just look it up.
Yeah, just.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to give you this information. It's way too in depth and long. I don't have the energy.
Yeah. So I haven't looked it up yet.
Just
but
Google it.
they
Okay.
they definitely. It was a good time. You know, they weren't too obnoxious behind me.
Mm-hmm.
There was a fan that was walking behind us to the seats,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Dude, really? Like, shut up." It's like those Raider fans, like in the hallways. The one person will go Raiders.
Oh yeah.
And then all you hear is like
Like,
1,500
just
other people go
1,500 people go.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Like, really, guys? Like, shut the hell up! You just lost.
Yeah, it's not a good time. But like you hear about what happened at that there was at least it's better than like this fan who actually died at a game. Like there was a guy who died at a Patriots game against the Dolphins.
Apparently, he got punched in the face.
Yeah.
That's what's being said.
Yeah. And the autopsy I think didn't suggest like it was because of the punch itself or the scuffle, but there was some traumatic injury. I think there was traumatic injury but like because of the headshot?
I don't know, but I'm looking for the video right now.
Yeah, there was a video of it. But I don't want to say too much wrong things because then But there was an issue with that happened last week, I believe, and that went. It kind of wasn't talked about much, and I think it's just because I don't know if it wasn't necessarily because of the scuffle itself, but not many people are really discussing it. So
there wasn't really the video that I just watched right now, you can't even tell. It didn't even look like it was that bad.
Yeah, but he got knocked unconscious.
I could be looking at the wrong guy.
I doubt it. I'm sure there's video of it. They're probably not. Either the most of the footage is being kind of cut because that's what's happening now with like a lot of violent footage.
Yeah.
Or
Maybe
whatever
I'm
the case
looking at
was.
the wrong Dolphin fan, but there's a bunch of Dolphin fans at one time.
Yeah, because I remember he was knocked unconscious, and I think there might have
dude.
been maybe some injury there that led to it. But yeah,
I wonder what it actually was, because I mean, if that guy is punching people and knocking them out, I fear that more than I fear Tyson.
yeah,
That's kind of bad.
Right? Yeah, it's not good.
I mean, one punch to the face and you drop down unconscious and then die.
Yeah,
Like, you thought Mike Tyson was the baddest man on the planet with a punch. Watch out for this Patriots fan.
yeah. Well, sometimes it's not even the hit; it's a fall.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. Because like it seems like Steelers fans and Eagles fans are probably the most violent. That's what I hear anyway.
Eagles fans are the fucking worst.
Yeah, because Eagles fans will like just go insane.
They were, what was it? They did something to like Fred Warner's girlfriend or something like that last year after the NFC Championship game.
Oh, really?
Or during the game, they were like spitting at her and just making racist remarks. I'm like,
oh God,
fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's just football.
There's something about Philly, man. Like, Philly fans are just on another level of...
It used to be Raider fans.
Used to be, yeah.
It used to be.
Yeah.
I feel like their time has come and gone.
Yeah.
And
every team has had, like, their era. But Eagles never got out of it.
They've never left. It's
they never left.
Bad.
Yeah. Because I remember even Colts fans at one point were kind of getting a little rowdy. I think it was like 2000... I think it was after the Super Bowl win, 2006, and they started getting, like, real, like, too big for their britches.
We're
and, like,
here, guys. What's up? And then you immediately lose next year.
Right, but yeah. And then
never mind. I'll sit back down.
It's when we got beat by the Steelers at home for the championship game because the Colts were about to go back to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and they got beat by the Steelers pretty bad at home. But like during that entire time, Colts fans were just talking like mad trash and. But I don't think they ever got violent, though.
I remember hearing stories of the Raider fans. Like, you would go into that stadium, and if you wore the other team's jersey and they were all pissing in the urinals, they'd pee on you.
Oh,
shit
no.
like that, and then throw down in the bathroom.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't see anything like that yesterday.
I didn't want to go to a game.
I definitely saw a lot more orange and blue yesterday.
Okay.
I went because of your lovely company, so you can thank them for me again.
Oh yeah, no problem.
That clapping was for my happiness, not for the company.
Exactly.
But they took a bunch of plumbing companies, and people I actually knew.
Yeah.
They're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm a part of this company. I got invited." They're like, "Oh, dude, go!"
Yeah. I always love the "what are you
So,
doing here?" It's like I
yeah.
don't have a right to be here.
Yeah, I was like,
it's a game.
or
Like,
I
maybe I wanted to come.
like I wore that. You know those orange shirts that they gave out a while ago?
Yeah.
The burnt orange.
Yeah.
I had one. And
Okay.
It said the name right there.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, "What are you doing wearing that?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
I didn't have any other orange other than a gray long sleeve that
Yeah.
said Texas Longhorns on it. Like, I'm gonna wear this and rep your company. And they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Like if I wear a Rolling Stone shirt, does that mean I'm part of the band?
I guess.
Like,
But no, I guess some guy.
sometimes a shirt is just a shirt.
That's right.
Yep.
The only thing like that I heard about yesterday was somebody said they were in line, and some guy. I thought they said this guy died. Somebody passed out on the stairs.
Heat exhaustion. Yeah.
And they explained it really bad. The first way they said it was, yeah, they got him in this plastic bag and put him on the stretcher and hauled him away. And I went, what?
Oh, no.
He's dead?
Yeah, because that's the only time
They're
you
like,
bag
no,
somebody up.
No, not in the bag, on the bag.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, so they needed something to pick him up and put him on this. I'm like, you fuckers.
Yeah, that was
You
misleading.
just said somebody died.
That was very misleading.
They're like, no, I'm sorry, they didn't die.
In the bag.
But no, we did that yesterday, and then I had my first Uber experience ever.
Oh, you've never been in an Uber?
Never been in an Uber.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't get it.
You didn't get it?
I didn't get it. Scott, our salesman, did.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you didn't get what was happening.
No.
I was like, you didn't get it.
So this guy in his Corolla pulls up. He's leaned, sitting all the way back. Scott gets on the other side of him. I'm like, I guess I got to sit behind him. I get in, smack the back of my head in this car, and I'm like, God damn it. And I have to push myself in because I'm a bigger guy, but this car is small, and he scooted all the way back.
Yeah, that's not a good driver.
Sitting all the way in, I'm like, dude, can you scoot up a little bit, please?
Yeah.
And he didn't move, so I'm like, fuck it. I just want to get, because after these games, like you've been to a game, any sort of sporting event,
Yeah.
the parking is horrendous around it.
Oh,
when you're trying to
absolutely.
leave.
Yeah, you just need to get out.
2-3 miles up.
Oh.
So I was like, I'm not walking back uphill because it was all uphill. And so, it's 5 o'clock.
And 3 miles
I'm
a
not
walk.
doing
That's
that.
not
in
necessarily
this
something you want to
Austin
do.
heat.
Yeah. Well, no, thank you.
So we get in it. I'm like, all right, whatever. I was asking him, I said, hey, is this like the best time for you to be working right now? And he goes, what do you mean? And I'm like, like doing Uber. And he goes, I don't get what you're talking about. And I'm like, is this one of the best times for business for you? And he goes, I guess it depends on how you look at it. I have to have people in my car all the time. But yeah, I'm like, this guy's got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
So we finally get around the corner, and me and Scott were talking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a filter sometimes. So I was like, I said the word butthole.
Mm-hmm.
Something about buttholes. And I think that's when I was just like, I didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
Well, then we started talking about something else. It just started after it, and he was talking with us as well.
Okay.
I was like, oh, he's starting to open up.
Yeah.
Didn't help that it was a block away from where he was going to drop us off.
Yeah. Yeah. And now he's starting to talk, and it's like you're about to get out.
So then I get out, and the same thing. I smack my head getting out. I'm stepping onto a curb because the car is parked right at the curb, and the curb's like level.
Yeah. Right there. Yeah.
So I'm like trying to get out. No. I just threw myself out the door. I'm like, okay, I'm out. Bye. Never doing that again.
Well, here's the thing. Not only did you not get a good driver, but I think when you...
He had like 4.7 something stars.
Yeah, but sometimes it's not necessarily about the rating. It's about how many rides that they've done.
Maybe.
Did you see how many rides he had? How many rides? Okay.
I didn't order it.
Sometimes what happens is if you haven't done a lot of Ubering, if that makes sense, your first couple drivers are not great. No. I've noticed. But since I've done it for a little while, almost every time I get a decent driver. And you can also choose Uber Comfort, but that's like more cash.
Yeah.
And XL, you don't need.
Well, we had in this little package deal that they gave us with these tickets, they gave us the tickets and a $50 voucher for Ubering.
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't know this until after.
That's dope.
I'm like, oh,
that's
I
really good.
Like drove from like Round Rock instead.
Absolutely. Because $50, I mean, that like from Round Rock to the UT game, that's like probably $30.
Yeah, I didn't know I could have done that.
Yeah, and then wow, interesting. But coming back though, you might have paid
Yeah.
the same, which would have been not.
Yeah,
it would have been over, but still,
I probably paid him out of pocket or something.
Right.
Got in there, got to the fucking the gate to get out. You know, we go up, we walk up 2 levels, we get to our cars. I leave. I'm trying to stick my ticket in the thing. I'm like, okay, I can't pay for parking. What's going on?
Yeah.
3 cars behind me. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Call the assistance button. Call this assistance button. I'm waiting. Finally, someone answers. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to put my ticket in, but it's not working. Oh, okay. Give me just a second. Boop, 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 boop. And the gate is already up.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it kind of wiggle. I'm like, did she try to
wobbling.
open the door for me?
Yeah.
So I sat there for a couple more minutes. I'm like, ma'am, hello.
Yeah.
So I push the button again, and she goes, after hour services, how can I help you? I'm like, can I go? She goes, are you the one I just opened it for? I said, the gate was already open. She goes, oh, okay. Hold on a second. Boop, 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 boop. It wiggles again. I'm like,
Wiggles.
what the fuck?
That's when you just drive.
Well, the lady next to me, I said, she pulled out from behind me and got over. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't spend a lot of time over here. She goes, are you just public parking? I said, yeah. And she goes, are you trying to pay? I said, yeah. She goes, just go.
Yeah.
I said, really?
Yeah, you just take
she
off.
said, keep your receipt. There's a camera right there. If they have any questions, you
Exactly.
tell them.
Yeah.
So I left. I hate living near a college town.
It's not great.
You know how many people were out after that game?
Oh,
partying?
a lot.
Partying.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
2-3 miles away from the stadium.
Yeah.
I'll never live in Austin.
That's how it be, man.
I will never live there.
Yeah. Well,
I was
that's why,
so
like,
annoyed.
on weekends at night, I head down to where I need to be. I do my thing and I'm out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be around that scene often.
I was so annoyed. I yelled at somebody, and I almost got in my car and fought someone.
Really?
The guy was crossing the street, and I'm like, I'm just kind of creeping with the traffic. Well, I see him go, and I'm in the middle of the parking lot. It's my fault, whatever. But the guy goes, hey, what the starts cussing at me, and I said, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. I'll beat your fucking ass.
Damn.
I was already mad about the traffic.
Yeah, the traffic and all that.
You couldn't go straight up over the hill. You had to turn and then go back down this way like 3 miles or go that way.
Yeah.
So I was already mad. It's just freaking, you can tell it was some like 18, 19-year-old kid.
Yeah.
I ain't putting up with the adolescence bullshit.
Just
So I rolled down the window. So you shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
You're right.
I'll beat your fucking ass.
just came to Texas from Utah.
The kid goes and goes, ugh. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Walk away, bitch. I was so mad. It was like the highlight of my night, but
You know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Waterboy when he goes, "Watch where you're going, needle dick." I don't know what it is about that scene,
Needle
but it
dick.
always makes
Needle
me
dick.
laugh so hard because it's just so out of left field.
I don't know if that was his way of saying like you're retarded or something like that.
Well,
But-
they knew that like that was the noise he made. But the
Yeah.
funny thing is, like they didn't know that at the time, and so he just goes, "Watch where you're going, needle dick," and then
Well, that's what I thought the guy last night.
I was like, "Oh my god!"
On my way home, I finally reached 45 and 35.
Yeah,
There's always traffic right there. Doesn't matter what time of day. There's always traffic. So I'm sitting in traffic and I'm thinking about that because I'm still pissed.
Mhm.
And I'm going, was he calling me retarded? What? So, because you finally have that clear moment,
clarity.
that clarity, and you're like,
yeah.
okay, I'm calm, but what did he mean by that?
I know what he meant by it.
Was he calling me Adam Sandler?
No, he was showing his age.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to bend him over my knee and whoop his ass.
He wasn't 19.
No.
He was 12.
He probably.
So that's
But
so
yeah,
you dealt with the 12-year-old.
I other than that, it was a hot day. I had a good time.
Yeah. You could have used Mr. Beast.
Oh man, I could have.
But before we get to that,
Yes, no, I want to hear about yours because I
Oh.
got some questions about yours.
Yeah.
Derek actually did something, everybody. He did something.
In this so was a segment of Derek actually left the
Derek
apartment.
left the apartment and quit staring at the wall.
But no, I
The
go
window.
out. I go out. I just don't do a lot of stuff out, or interesting things.
But you went out with people.
I did go out with people,
Yeah.
yet again, because now that I am partnered with someone who has friends, their friends are now my friends. So,
Hey, by default,
Right.
if you've got friends, they're mine now.
yeah, that's
So
pretty
if
much
we ever break
how
up,
that goes.
they're mine.
Yeah, some of my best friends now are people I have just recently met. So, I went to Cosmic Coffee last night.
Tell me about this because I understand coffee opening all day. You know, it's kind of like Starbucks. You know.
Yeah.
But was there anything behind it? Was it like
Well, there
vodka
was
infused coffee or something like that?
Well,
or?
it was yes. Well, that's some of it, but it was also like the environment. So Cosmic Coffee is like one of these really like old, not old like as in terms of like been around
Like a
forever,
hole
but just like one of those original bars like in Austin.
Oh, it's a bar.
Yeah,
It's not a coffee shop.
it is.
Oh.
But it's also it's a coffee bar, and they have like
What?
alcohol and things like that. It's a really cool. Let me set the scene for
This
you.
is interesting.
So it's this really big like lot.
I want to see pictures of it. I'm listening.
And they have a stage. Because the first time I actually went there was last year, and I saw this group that was performing there. So they have a stage there. They have outdoor seating. They have indoor seating.
Was it Tim?
And they also no, this was a different man.
Okay.
And they also have food trucks in the back. I didn't even understand how big this place was.
No shit.
It's massive. So you have this big outdoor seating. That's kind of like the main area.
Okay.
And they have umbrellas too, so they like shade you from the sun, which we didn't have to worry about because I was there at night. But you can go in.
Still hot as hell.
It's this massive bar, and you can get like you know how you know. Is that one? That doesn't look familiar, but
Opens in East Austin?
South Austin.
Oh,
The one I went to was South Austin. Yeah. Yes,
okay,
that's the one.
Okay.
And you go to this bar. They have coffee. They have like liquor infused coffee drinks. Like you can get like Irish coffee and stuff like that.
South Congress?
Yes.
South Congress.
And you can get like these alcoholic drinks that have coffee in them, and they also
look
have
at
stuff on tap,
What?
and you can get other drinks as well. They had really good margaritas and like cold drinks. I got a tepache margarita, which was really good. Tepache, which I think means like fermented mango or fermented pineapple, one or the other.
Okay.
But it was really good.
Interesting.
It was really good. They had like every cocktail I had like 3 different cocktails. Super delicious. And there was one, and that tepache
Holy
was dangerous.
shit,
And the
dude.
tepache was really dangerous is because it tasted more sweet than it did alcoholic.
Oh.
So you could have a ton of those and think you're
Those-
just getting refreshed.
Those are not
and
fun
And
sometimes.
that alcohol creeps up on you because later that night, I started feeling it.
Oh.
And I have a pretty decent tolerance.
Yeah.
So like later that night when I was about to go to bed, I was like, oh, I'm actually tipsy right now.
fucking
Like, so it takes a lot for me to get drunk.
I can
but I was
send dick
definitely
pics now.
but I was definitely tipsy. But it was a really cool experience. I'm going again tonight.
Damn.
And
Ladies and gentlemen, alcohol. Derek is turning into an alcoholic.
oh, absolutely not. I do like to drink, but I'm definitely more of a social drinker.
Yes.
So if I'm around people, I'll order something to drink. But when it comes to like drinking frequently, I don't do that.
Friday, you actually went and drank with
Our number one
fan.
Yeah.
You know?
So
'Cause she's a very great person.
yeah.
She's just all around amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Man.
It was supposed to be us and Jeff.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
but,
yeah, 'cause she said that.
Yeah, because Jeff couldn't make it.
Because I gave her crap on the phone. I was like, I heard you invited Derek and you didn't invite me.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I would love for you to go. I'm like, no, I'm not going to come. You guys said it was a credits thing. I'm good. I'm not going to go.
But yeah, Jeff was supposed to come. He couldn't. He had something to take care of with the house and everything like that.
Shout out,
So,
Jeff. Take
shout
care
out,
of the
Jeff.
house.
Yeah.
Just a
But
little one.
yeah, but we went to La Margarita, had some margaritas.
That's a good
And I
place.
had a strawberry daiquiri, which tasted more like a strawberry milkshake.
See, I don't know if I've ever had a daiquiri. I'm going to have to try one.
Daiquiris are good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Because you talk about them quite a bit, too.
They're really like a really well-made daiquiri is delicious.
Is that like your favorite drink? A daiquiri? You've talked about them quite a bit.
Yeah, I'd say my
Any-
favorite drink overall is probably Maker's Mark.
Oh, damn.
But as far as daiquiris go, I think strawberry daiquiris are my favorite daiquiris.
Okay.
And I have my preferred other cocktails, but my favorite drink overall is Maker's Mark.
Okay.
Yeah, I like a nice sip of whiskey.
That's why she keeps it in that drawer.
That's what, and that's what for reserve.
Oh,
so that's
that's
even,
right. That's
yeah,
right. Never
That's
mind.
got a
I
little
take
bit
it
more
back.
of a. That's got a little bit more of a punch into it. That's got some bite. But
Half Dome, baby.
yeah.
Shout out Half Dome.
Shout out Half Dome. But yeah, so for the past 2 days I have been drinking. And yep. And tonight I'll be drinking some more.
You fucking alcoholic.
Yeah.
Do I need to start finding rehab centers for you?
Possibly.
Okay.
I'm starting to wake up drunk.
You're getting out of control.
No, I'm just kidding.
You're getting out of control. Your mother called me about this.
Oh,
Said that you're out of control.
is that a fact?
Yeah. She just can't stand the person you are. She
Well-
gets these loving phone calls, and she's like, "Why is he calling me now that he's drunk?"
Well, I'll tell her
What
where
the
she
hell?
can stick those phone calls.
Whoa. Yeah. Anyways, damn.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah. No, you definitely sound like you have a good time.
I had a great
you
time.
have a better time
Yeah.
when Mr. Beast is around, though.
Yeah, he's been doing like some just some random acts of service. This guy,
You know,
he's been paying for people's was it hearing or blindness?
Seeing.
Yeah,
There's
like he's
some
making
sorta
making blind people see again.
cloud that's over some people's eyes.
Yeah,
No, I put this on there just because I see all these random videos of, because I subscribe to his YouTube,
yeah,
and you get their YouTube shorts.
right. And doesn't he have like 30 million
Something.
subscribers
It's
or something
insane, the
ridiculous?
subscribers he
Yeah.
has. But it's not a, I guess it's a shout out to him too, but
Yeah.
it's nice to see and hear
Mm-hmm.
that this guy just gives out shit,
Yeah,
and I don't think he gets enough credit. I mean, like you said, he's helping people. He paid for was it like 50 or 100 people's surgeries
yeah,
to help their eyesight?
mm-hmm.
Like, who do you see doing that?
Yeah,
And
it's-
he
it's
loses money on these videos
true. Oh, for sure.
just to put some of the profits from other videos back into the next one.
Yeah,
Like, he wastes money, but he does pretty fucking cool things with it.
yeah. But in the cool thing about that is he gets it back though.
Oh, definitely.
Because when you have as many subscribers as he does, and he has like businesses as well,
Yeah.
you can spend that and make it right back.
And I
That's
mean,
that was the issue I had with like The Rock and Oprah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out trying to rebuild Hawaii.
Yeah.
Anyways, but no, I don't think anybody talks about him as much as they should.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is going to stores and, hey, do you subscribe to me? And a little kid will just be like, yeah, why?
Yeah.
And he'll be like, oh, okay, well, here's 10 grand. And you're like,
Yeah.
what? Really?
Right.
The dude's giving millions and millions away. I guarantee that guy has given over
millions.
a few $100 million away at least.
Mm-hmm.
Just giving it away.
Yeah.
And now, am I looking out for a handout?
I
Absolutely.
am. Yeah.
Mr. Beast, collab with us.
Yeah, I know, right?
But nah, dude, like if we ever got the chance to meet him one day, like I will shake his hand, look him in the eye, and say, "You're a
Give
good
me
person."
10 grand.
Well,
Give me a beer.
no, I'll definitely ask for money, but that'll be after I tell him you're a great person.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, yeah, give me the money first, and then I'll tell you how cool of a guy you are.
No, the other way around.
Yeah.
Give me some money, and I'll tell you how great you are. I'll tell everybody else how
Right.
great you are.
Pay me for compliments.
No, I just thought he deserved a shout out.
You know, shout out Mr. Beast. I waited till I got that woo in there.
Definitely, please, hand us some money
Yeah.
or sponsor us. Because hey, have you had any of his chocolate bars?
I haven't.
They're actually pretty damn decent.
What are they called?
Mr. Beast bars, I believe.
Okay, like are they just like in
They're
any
just
stores?
like try like Walmart's. Like they're amazing.
Oh, okay.
They're really good.
Oh, I didn't even know he had. Well, I know he had candy bars. I didn't know they were like
But they're
widely available.
If there was, because it's kind of hard to say because it's two different things. But like influencer stuff, I like Prime, the actual drink, not the energy drink.
Oh, okay.
The hydration drink.
Yeah.
It's good,
Interesting.
and his chocolates are good.
Okay.
And then there's the water.
Oh yeah,
Liquid
Liquid Death. Yeah, we gotta.
That
get,
is amazing too.
we gotta
please.
stop insulting them every time we talk
Please.
about them.
Please, Liquid Death.
But-
although I did have the red one the other day, and I like fruit punch stuff.
Yeah.
Man, I just don't think sparkling water is my thing.
See, you did it again.
I'm
you did
well,
it again.
No. They have regular water too. They have regular water too, motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. But every time we bring up Liquid Death,
I do it.
We
I don't
have a
mean
complaint.
I don't mean. Okay, I'll just say it. I'm not a sparkling water guy. But
I
you know
am.
what I did?
Yeah.
I took one of his because I grabbed a red one and I grabbed the regular water.
Yeah.
I put a Crystal Light packet inside the water and it was amazing.
Oh, look at you.
It was actually really good.
Okay, cool.
So
I'll tell you what. You may not be a sparkling water guy.
I know
I
you
am
are.
a sparkling water
you
guy.
and Kiera
Yes.
are,
So
are very much onto it.
yeah. So if we can get some Liquid Death sparkling drinks, Well, I'll take that too.
Oh, dude.
I'll try the sparkling now, so you don't have to.
Yeah.
And you can just try the regular liquid death.
I don't know if it's the sparkling, because sparkling water does taste different.
Yeah, it's bubbly.
It's got a different taste.
Yeah.
Well, not only is it bubbly, it's got a different taste.
A little bit, yeah.
No, it definitely does.
It depends on what kind of sparkling water you have.
put some
There's
Crystal
cheaper
Light.
sparkling waters.
Put some Crystal Light in it. It's better. I'm just saying.
Sometimes.
It
depends.
just saying.
It depends on the quality of sparkling water you have. You understand me?
I'm sorry, Liquid Death. I love you. Let me save this. Sorry. I do.
Every time
I
we
do
bring
love
up
your
liquid,
water.
Definitely roast them.
I don't mean to.
No,
I
no,
love
it's
them.
fine. It's fine. It's just funny because we have this pattern.
Shout out Liquid Death.
Shout out Liquid Death.
And then you suck.
And then we'll have a button that goes boo.
Boo. Only because you're not sponsoring us.
Right, that's the only reason.
Shout out Manscaped.
Shout
Not
out-
sponsoring us either.
Shout out MeUndies.
Shout out Napster. Oh wait, they're not even alive anymore.
Circa 2006.
Shout out LimeWire.
Shout out Lime.
For getting me through high school.
Right. We do not condone or promote any illegal activities on this podcast.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I have no idea.
But you did say something
About
The Rock.
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne.
Yeah, good old Dwayne.
Not only has he come back to WWE,
Has he though?
Made an appearance.
Okay.
Or maybe two. Did he
People
make two?
No, people were looking for him
What?
people were looking for him last week and they were sadly disappointed.
Number one most played video
Yeah.
of the year so far is his return to WWE
Yep.
to beat the shit out of Austin Theory.
Basically, yeah. He just came to just trash Austin Theory.
Was amazing. And now, like Mr. Beast, other than he doesn't give money away, he likes to keep his money.
Yeah.
Shout out for being the guy you are, Dwayne, but I don't like it.
I don't
Anyways,
like it.
he has now done 2 of these videos so far where he sets his phone up and finds the Hollywood tour people and asks where The Rock is and surprises people. And I think it's the coolest thing when people do stuff like that. Like, hey, man, you ever see, or like, let's say Rob Schneider out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, you can do it. And
Right.
everybody's like, holy shit, it's that guy.
Right, just pops out of nowhere.
You know, I think those videos are pretty cool. Like,
Yeah.
all the kids, like, the kids are right there. The first video he did that went viral when he did it. There was this lady going, ah, ah,
Right, just
ah! He's like, lady, shut the fuck up. And so he said, was this one? There was a kid in front, and he was like, hey, he shakes his hand and all, and he goes, has that guy shown you where I live yet? And he goes, I haven't gotten to your house yet. And he goes, yeah, good, keep it that way.
There was another one too where he was kind of like doing his like The Rock persona. I think it was like a couple years ago where he was like he was like rolling up to people. He rolled down the window and it was like him. People were like, "Ah!" And he goes, "Shut up, honey."
Dude, he could have a good YouTube
And then he was like
channel,
shaking everybody's hand. He was like, "Oh yeah, like it's good to meet you, good to meet you." Like saying hi to everybody. He rolls in the window. He rolls up the window. He goes, "Ah, you bastards!" He just, I was like, but
greatest, one of the greatest personalities, man. That
there's
is
a theory.
So cool.
There's a theory
There's
going
a
around,
theory, an
not an
Austin
Austin
theory.
theory, but a theory,
Okay,
a general theory going around that The Rock is doing like more stuff just like around, like when he came back to WWE
Because he is?
because of the writer's strike.
Oh, I wasn't going to say that, but okay.
No, because like hasn't gotten a lot of work because of the writer's strike
I was
and
going
the
to
actor
say
strike, which has finally been locked up. They got a new contract.
are we good?
Yep,
Movies are coming.
movies are coming back.
Hey!
Yeah, so they're
Woo!
gonna they're gonna get back to writing. Yeah. Gonna get
I
back
had to go for 2 woos.
two
sorry.
woos. Yeah, it said that we're gonna get back to writing, and
Dude,
movies are coming back. And
That's when did that happen?
a couple of days ago.
A couple days ago. Oh, so
Yep.
it was this week.
Yep. So they finally locked up that
Yes.
contract. Streaming. So the writers are gonna get the residuals from streaming that they
You
should
know
have been
what?
getting this whole time.
Who are the
and
big-
many more things.
Who are the big names out there? Shout out Jack Black.
Yeah.
Shout out
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk. Shout out the guy
Aubrey
that
Plaza.
who's the guy that died, Sons of Anarchy dad.
Oh, Ron Perlman.
Perlman. Shout
Ron
out
Perlman.
Perlman.
Aubrey Plaza. Geez, there's so many actors
I mean,
out there.
shout out to everybody, man.
Honestly, just good for workers everywhere. That's
you get one
fantastic.
woo.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad striking and actually unionizing.
Dude, that's amazing.
Showed how they show how it works because there's strength in unity, and they held out.
I hope the person that made that comment about we'll see what happens when people start losing their homes.
Right.
I hope they lose their house.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy or
yeah, that was
girl.
awful.
Fucking piece of shit.
Like all these tactics they were trying to do to end this thing. It's like, dude, like this is not.
I bet you the networks got involved and they're like, "What the fuck?
Yeah,
Are you gonna start giving us shit, or are we gonna play Goodfellas every day, or
I know, right?
Casino every day still?"
Yeah, and
it's
then
fucking AMC. Come on.
And you got people, and it's not even just like the networks; it's the streaming services. Period, because their streaming services are either having to cancel shows or they're having to bring back shows no one wants because they don't have any new content.
Look at
at
Yellowstone. Yellowstone played all 5 seasons.
Yeah.
On what new network was it?
CBS.
Was it CBS?
Yeah, I think it's
Just
on CBS now.
All of those on CBS for the first time.
On CBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, CBS is a respectable company and our
right, but Yellowstone is not
that's
a CBS show.
No.
So yeah, it was definitely getting weird on network television as well. But agreement has been made.
Do we know the detail? Do you know the details?
Oh, you can look up the details.
Okay.
Like it's all written out, but they got their coverage, like their health coverage.
Okay.
They're getting residuals from the work that they produce on streaming. So it's not just getting paid for what you do; it's getting the residuals from the show playing on Netflix for streaming,
even if
just for streaming in general.
A certain amount of cents, like 25 cents a play.
Yeah.
You can still make good money.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, like they're finally getting paid for their work that's being used instead of just the one time they did the writing.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome.
It's coverage, it's working conditions. There's it's a nice little thick read.
Good for them.
They finally came to the table and they made the demands and the demands were met.
Dude, and that's what we've talked about it. We've been waiting for it. It's something that needed to happen, and it needed to happen quick.
Yeah, it finally worked out.
And, I mean, you would think people were going to start getting shut down.
Yeah.
You would think, oh, well, since movie theaters are getting shut down, or they did get shut down before, they could have been shut down for not showing new movies, or streaming services could have started upping their prices even more.
Yeah. And theaters are already not in a good good spot after COVID.
No, they're not.
So, yeah. And the thing with streaming, I think the danger with streaming is not necessarily just getting new content, which is definitely part of it, but I think it was also too they were raising their prices. So I think what was gonna come down with that is it was gonna be a real issue when it comes like, hey, you're raising prices and we're not getting new content. So people are going to start like canceling subscriptions.
Exactly, canceling.
Says setting the high seas. You know what I mean?
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
You know what I hope that means though? I hope we start getting sequels to things like 6 Underground. You watch that? Mm-hmm. I hope we get one of those.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of stuff like that.
Well, the shows that have been delayed that are now actually getting a proper release date now, like Stranger Things is coming back, Dune is coming back, like these shows that were like set to be who knows however long out down the road, or might have been supposed to be getting released now, I got pushed back because of the strike.
Yeah, so
those are finally back on track. I think there was a Spider-Man movie that was supposed to be getting written, and that's getting written now.
A live action one or like
live
animated
action. I'm pretty sure it was live action.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was supposed to be a third movie with Andrew Garfield, the only Spider-Man who never got his third movie. So the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah.
I liked Andrew Garfield.
I didn't mind
I liked him.
I didn't mind him. It was a little too cheesy to me in some parts, but I thought it was decent.
I like the sarcasm.
Yeah.
Sarcasm.
He actually seemed like a young Spider-Man, that's for sure.
It was nice. It was something different, and I mean, Tobey Maguire tried it, kind of rode the line. Didn't really work too well with him.
To me, 2 is the best Spider-Man ever.
Who?
Spider-Man 2. That's the best Spider-Man ever, in my opinion.
With Doc Ock?
Yeah. Alfred Molina.
I'd have to. I don't know.
That was.
I'd have to think about that
the
one.
Best Spider-Man movie ever made,
Including the Amazing Spider-Man,
including the Amazing Spider-Man, including Tom Holland's, the best Spider-Man film. Period. I take that back.
Oh,
It's the best live action Spider-Man movie ever made. The best Spider-Man movie ever made was the multiverse Spider-Man.
second one?
That's the best Spider-Man movie ever made.
I haven't watched that one yet.
You got to watch it. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. It's fantastically written.
Really?
And it's such a good movie. It is such a good movie, Kyle. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. You got to watch it through and through. I don't want you skipping scenes.
You don't want me to stop it when I go to bed?
No.
Halfway through, hey, I'm going to watch the rest of it today.
I tell you what. You can cut it off and go back to it because I know you can.
I can.
I can't do that. I know you can. But I don't want you fast forwarding.
I think it's the ADHD in me. I can do that.
Maybe.
Might be.
Because that wouldn't I can't. Like if there's a movie that I'm watching and I know I'm not gonna finish it until like 1 a.m. I gotta stay up until 1 a.m. I'm not cutting that movie off. I gotta watch it.
I will make this with you now, this agreement. I will try to watch it as soon as possible.
Okay.
But right now, what I would like to know from you is what are you looking forward to TV show wise? And are there any sequels you're hoping that they do that you're looking forward to?
I am looking forward to a Spider-Man sequel in terms of the third one for Andrew Garfield, honestly. And I am also looking forward to Yellowstone.
Oh, the way if they actually do it right. That's the problem.
I wanted to. I at this point I kind of wanted it to be over. I just want to know how it ends because I don't think if Yellowstone gets another season, like a season 6, I'm probably not watching it.
The only way season 6 could be good is if they go back to like season 2 and they do it that way.
Yeah.
That's the only way it can be good.
So Kevin Costner's not coming back.
Hey, so maybe they kill him off, okay?
Maybe.
Listen,
They probably
Kevin,
will.
We're going to kill you off. Now Rip's going to be in charge of it, and Casey, and the other boy's going to die too. What's his name?
The adopted kid?
Yeah. Jamie. Jamie.
Oh, you mean
the son?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about Rip's adopted kid.
Oh no, fuck that kid.
Oh yeah.
I don't know much about him. No.
Okay.
No. And then they're gonna have a really awkward wedding where they meet. I
don't want him to kill Jamie though.
Jamie.
I don't want Jamie to die.
Why?
Because he's right.
Well, what if Beth and him both die same time? They throw each other over the train station.
Yeah, as long as both of them go, because I don't want Jamie to be killed by Beth. Because to me that sucks.
So they both do that. They go to try and throw each other over the thing,
and they both go.
And then Jamie throws her into the train station. She goes down. She dies. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then Rip comes out of nowhere and pow kills him.
Kills Jamie.
Ow, that hurt. And then Rip and Casey end up moving some of the Indians onto that land, and it's the new Yellowstone era.
Okay.
And they do it that way.
I could go with that.
I don't know. It sounds good to me.
That sounds fine.
Yeah.
But like I tell Mike at work, you're starting to make sense. It's not going to happen.
That's true. Whenever it makes sense, we can't make it happen.
Yeah. As soon as you start making sense, it's not gonna go down that way. But
I tell you one thing, I would love to see be like a series of movies. I'm looking forward to if they ever decide to do it. Is Luther with Idris Elba? I would love to see more of those. The kind of mystery thriller.
I would like it. I would like to keep it as a series.
A series of movies.
Nah.
No.
Keep it as a series.
See,
I think a movie would ruin it.
It was already a movie though.
Well, yeah, but I think it needs to be when it went to a series, like when it went to like a show,
maybe mini movies.
It went better.
Nah, like how,
I think you should just like
kind of like how Mandalorian is like an hour long, maybe like those, like a mini series like that.
Oh yeah, well like that's still a TV show.
It's still okay, yeah. I guess it's still a show.
So like if you do that,
but I would love to see stuff like that. But like every season, it's something different. I mean, you could drag something out for a season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Stuff like that. I would love to see.
They made him like Batman, dude. It was really cool.
Yes.
Like he like
Dude,
opened the
that was
suitcase
a-
of like the bat suit.
That was a great,
looking over London. I was like, they made him out to be Batman.
Yeah.
It was great.
but it was a great movie.
Yeah, it was.
It was great. I'm looking forward to seeing the new. What is the detective guy? Something Blanc or something like that. He's got another movie coming out. The Murder on the Orient Express, whatever.
Oh,
that
wait.
dude? I think so.
From
Wait.
Knives Out?
No. It's the other guy. Not him. I'm thinking of somebody else. It's another French
Oh.
detective that's following like another series.
Oh, okay.
He's got another movie coming out, and it's actually got Beth from
Oh.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
She's in it.
Okay.
But movie-wise, man, give me some good sequels. Give me some action-packed stuff. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some good shit.
Yeah. Horror is definitely on the rise.
Oh.
So I'm ready to see some good horror stuff.
Is there a new one coming out that you got to try on?
The Exorcist.
Oh, that new one with the little girl?
Yeah.
I saw something about that. That looked pretty
That
fucking scary.
looks intense.
Did I tell you I saw the Pope's...
The Pope's Exorcist?
Exorcist. Whoa.
Yeah, it was better than I thought it'd be.
That was really
It was
good.
a lot better than I thought it'd be. Like, they brought it.
I was surprised. Okay, I'm going to say spoiler alert.
Bring me the priest.
I was surprised that he was alive in the end.
I wasn't.
Really?
Yeah. I knew that was going to happen.
I thought he was going to kill himself somehow.
Now, I did think what did surprise me is how they teased that.
Yeah.
Because I actually thought he gave himself up. I was like, oh, really? They're actually going to kill the priest?
Yeah.
I thought that was like, oh, what's going to happen here? But then once it finally cleared up and they were like, and it did that, I was like, oh, I actually like that ending. I'm glad he didn't die because if he died, his whole journey would have been for nothing.
Yeah, I
And
can see that.
And the wrong priest would have been the right priest, I guess. And I didn't like how that worked out.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that Russell Crowe ended up living and fighting the demon.
That was...
And he got the help from the secondary priest
Yeah.
who was going through his own struggle too.
Yes.
So I thought that was cool.
Yeah, no, it was amazing. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
I literally sat down one day. I was like, I've been wanting to watch this and watched it while everybody was gone. Whoa. Blew my mind.
Yeah.
So,
It's good stuff.
congrats to you, Russell Crowe.
Yeah.
Shout
out Russell Crowe.
Kinda woo.
Just looking for the one. Now, what about this Doug Duck challenge?
Let's finish it off with this Doug Doug challenge. Have you ever heard of the Doug Doug challenge?
I have not.
Okay. So apparently, the Doug Doug challenge is something that I don't know who came up with it. I've been trying to figure out, but I can't get an answer. You have to go through 10 drive-thrus. I don't know if it's timed. I think it's just in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And order something different from each one. You can't have the same thing twice.
Really?
And to see if you can eat all these meals. Now, people apparently are getting very sick from doing this, but there's also people that are like competitive eaters.
Yeah.
That are doing all this.
It's like not phasing them.
It's not phasing them at all. So a lot of people are saying that, the Doug Doug challenge gave me a hard case of diabetes, and
Damn.
it's supposedly it's like a world record thing.
The Doug Doug challenge killed
Doug
my
Doug
baby.
Challenge, like, I thought it was crazy because you're going, okay, let me order chickenette, like a fucking bucket of chicken at KFC.
Yeah.
Then you go to
McDonald's.
Let me get chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
Let me go to Burger King. Let me get a Whopper meal.
Yeah.
Let me go to
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell and get 5 crunchy tacos.
Uh-huh.
And then you go to the next one. Let me
Popeyes.
go, Popeyes. Let me get a thing of like 5 chicken sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
And it can't be the same thing.
Interesting.
And so I thought this was crazy because I was thinking, I don't think I know anybody that could actually do that.
And you have to finish all this in a certain amount of time.
I think in a day.
Oh, in a day.
Or a 12-hour period, something like that.
Okay, you have to eat all this in a 12-hour period?
Or as fast as you can.
Yeah, because that's 5 restaurants. And that's does it is there? Do you have to get a meal or do you just have to get something?
I think you have to get some sort of meal. I don't know the full details.
Okay, because I'm thinking if you gotta just get something from 5 different restaurants, you could just get a sandwich from each, and you probably definitely finish that in a day.
I don't know, man.
I think
12,
you could.
10 to 12 different restaurants?
Let's say you get a McDouble.
Okay.
Then you get a double cheeseburger at Burger King. Then you
Okay.
go to Taco Bell. You get 3 like $1 tacos.
Okay.
Then you go to Popeyes and you get
Chicken
a
sandwich.
chicken sandwich. And then you go to Chick-fil-A and you get a spicy chicken sandwich.
Okay.
I think you could at least easily knock 3 of those off. The last 2 might be a problem.
5 of them with a drink every time, maybe.
I think the drink would make it worse.
But it also depends, maybe. It also depends how much time am I going to let this food sit.
Yeah, because if you let it, because the thing is, your body doesn't tell you you're full until well after you've done with the meal.
Yeah.
So you start feeling it. But like if you kill off a McDouble with a large fry and a drink, you don't start feeling that until like the last bite, and then you're like, oh, I'm actually full now. So that's the thing. I think the first 3 meals you gotta bang out. And then those last 2,
those first 2 that you said, that's easy. That's 2 sandwiches. That's easy.
yeah, get a McDouble and get a double cheeseburger.
Yep. But they also have to be close by. Well, that's not part of the challenge.
Yeah.
I'm saying for your sake.
Oh,
Consistently. Okay, so I go there, I get one. I go there, I get one. So I'm thinking right now, I would go to start from the bottom. I go to Panda. I get a little box of something, say orange chicken.
Okay.
Move up. You go to Mighty Fine. Get yourself a small cheeseburger.
Yeah.
You could go next door and go to Ike's.
Yeah.
Get yourself a small sandwich. You could go next door to that and go to Chipotle. Get a taco or a quesadilla, something like that. Something small.
Sure.
I think the next one is Cane's.
Yeah.
Okay, you could go to Cane's and get some chicken fingers.
I mean, even right in this area where I live, there's fast food restaurants all over the place.
I'm at, 4?
Yeah.
Whataburger next.
Yeah, there's Whataburger, there's Chick-fil-A.
Okay. In there.
There's even Chipotle. But that's not necessarily fast
Moving
food,
up the
really.
street towards you.
Yeah. You could do Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. And then that'll be your
McDonald's,
5th.
Burger King.
Yeah. One of those could be your 5th. And you can get something like a McDouble.
You could go up to Sonic.
You could do Sonic.
Isn't there something up by Sonic? Or is that it?
I think that's... Well, there's other
fuck.
stuff around, but Sonic is close.
Does Subway count? Because there's a Subway inside a gas station right over here.
I don't know if that counts as fast food. I think it counts as fast food.
Well, if we're counting Ike's sandwiches,
But
then I guess you could get one there,
yeah,
too.
I guess, yeah.
That is still a lot, dude.
Oh, it's a lot of food.
That's a lot of food.
I'm just thinking, like, if the rules aren't a meal, I think you could at least bang out 3 quick. I feel like even me, I think I could at least get to the 3rd one. I wouldn't be able to do anything else, but I would at least be able to get through that 3rd one pretty easily.
I want to know more details. I kind of came into this blind with this, but I want to see if there's a certain amount that you have to have.
If you give me a beer, that challenge is beatable.
Okay, so Ludwig is the guy that...
Ludwig.
Oh, wait, is it Doug?
Ludwig Kaiser.
No. Yeah.
He's part of the Imperium.
All right, there we go.
The ring.
So, never mind. Trend explained after Ludwig creates new record. Ludwig's the guy that did it after. The original guy is
Screw
Doug
Ludwig.
Doug.
Screw Doug too. I can beat that challenge.
Douglas Scott Rendon.
Screw Douglas.
That, you fuck. Okay, so you might be wondering what the fuss is about.
I'm not wondering what the fuss is about.
You do now. Eating as many. Okay, so if going to multiple fast food restaurants in a row and eating as many calories as you possibly can sounds like something you'd like to do, look no further. This is a challenge. Visiting 10 to 11 drive-through restaurants or takeaway joints continuously with the goal of consuming as many calories as possible along the way.
Interesting.
There are certain rules that the participants have to follow, which Doug revealed in a tweet. These include...
But not limited to...
4 fighters?
Huh? Are you getting ads?
No. 4, so maybe 4 people.
Oh, okay.
Max of 1 drink place.
Ah.
So Starbucks.
Okay. So you could do a drink place.
Max of 2 dessert places.
Cool.
Like Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
And you must go to KFC.
Oh, you that's
to.
funny.
You also must order whatever the people in front of you order in the line.
Oh.
And you can't change anything.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, never mind. This is more intense.
That's very intense.
So
You could pay like $400 on food that you won't even finish.
Currently, Ludwig, along with Aiden, Falco, and Slime, the 3 other members
And
of
screw
the
them
yard,
too.
Yeah, which is Ludwig's podcast. Fuck that podcast. Ours is better, bitch. Hold the record for the most calories consumed as they achieved a jaw-dropping feat. Jaw-dropping.
Yeah. Turn your mic, big fella.
An incredible 17,385 calories during the challenge while visiting 11 different eateries. However, Ludwig's victory in the drive-thru challenge faced scrutiny when fans noticed that his team didn't order the same food as the customers in front of them in In-N-Out.
Interesting.
I don't know if I could do that now that I know that.
Especially like the whole you got to order what the person ordered in
Exactly.
front of you. That's pretty. That's risky.
I wonder if I can get it. If I can, because sometimes they leave that order up there at like Taco Bell or McDonald's, and you see the order.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I could look at it and then turn back around and get back in the line.
You should actually. What you should do is the person in front of you. You should just suggest something. You should go, hey, I hear that number 5. That's really good right there. You should get that.
Fire.
Yeah, like you set them up. You gotta set them up.
You know what? But that's not really a challenge then.
Listen, every challenge has rules that need to be broken. All right, you don't do this clean. This is a challenge. You do it dirty. You become a heel.
If that's the case, then it's not that hard.
Yeah, you set it up so you have the best possible outcome. You want to play fair?
I would like
this
to
is
see,
life.
Okay, I would like to see somebody play it fair.
No.
Hold on. The first time.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, you listen. Tell me no, motherfucker. You ain't my mama. You ain't my wife.
Allegedly.
Sorry, Kayla. Forgot to tell you. This one allegedly won't get pushed down the stairs.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, goodness.
And then after that, I would like to see somebody do it that way, where they kind of influence the person in front of them.
Okay.
But I would like to see you go inside. Somebody follow one person inside, and then once you get in there, hey, doesn't that look good? Something like that. I would like to see it that way.
Okay.
So a cheating way, and then okay.
Yeah, you just kind of bend in the rules a bit.
Could you imagine going to Starbucks and like in the morning, and someone's like ordering a bunch of coffee for everybody in the office?
You gotta order that.
You got to order like 30 drinks.
Oh God.
Oh.
You always be the second person. Well, here's the thing. You go to Starbucks.
You're always like the 7th person in line.
Well, no. This is what you got to do. You got to go at noon. You don't go to Starbucks at tippy top of the morning when they open up, because that's when people are getting a bunch of coffee. Mm-hmm. You go at noon when people just need a afternoon pick me up.
Okay.
Yeah, or they're trying to get like a what is it called, a refresher. So you get something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
play it that way.
So you do like half of it, then go to Starbucks, then do the other half?
You could do that. Because then because you want to get you get some of the stuff out of the way at first in the morning, and then you go to Starbucks in the afternoon, like around 12 or 1.
Okay.
People are getting their pick-me-ups and their refreshers, and then you do the rest after that.
So when do you go to your Krispy Kremes or whatever, your dessert places?
End of the day. It's
Both?
not yes, because they're not like the fresh ones when they're making like a whole bunch. These are people who are going in just to get a snack. They're not trying to get a whole dozen like at the end of the day because they're not fresh.
A lot of donut places close at like 12 though.
Oh yeah, well you see, here's what you have to do. You have to go to your Starbucks place and you have to get those Krispy Kreme places in after that too. You got to do all that in one go. So
and then do them all at the same time while you have a drink.
Exactly.
Maybe
Because
make it go down a little easier.
Exactly. Because what's going to happen is people are going to Krispy Kreme for the exact same reason they're going to Starbucks. They just need a snack. Hey, give me 3-4 glazed.
It's just something.
Yeah, or like give me 3 cake donuts. You know what I mean? So you're not going to get like 2 dozen donuts from like in the morning. So you got to catch people. You got to catch them near the end of the day when people are just coming in for their little treats.
Yeah, I could see that. Or at the end of the night, end of the day, when you see them at nighttime at Starbucks.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because Starbucks doesn't close until like 9.
Exactly.
So you could even go later.
Because I've even seen the lines, still massive lines at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, you can go at 7 o'clock. People are getting hot chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you could actually do Krispy Kreme in the treat places noon. Do those like in the afternoon, and then you can go to Starbucks later in the day, 7 o'clock.
But that's the problem.
Get a hot chocolate.
Is we're thinking it's moderately fast.
Yeah, we're looking at this as like an entire day, aren't we? And you got to do it quicker than that, don't you?
Moderately paced places.
Yeah.
So like kind of fast food to moderate speed.
Right.
So what dessert places besides donut places are like that?
You get an apple pie at McDonald's.
Hey, you know what? That's a dessert.
Yeah.
But can you go to the same place twice?
No, see, that's the thing, and you got to get what somebody ordered in front of you.
Exactly.
So there, you can't guarantee somebody's going to order an apple pie.
Or
so
a
you
cookie.
so you actually have to go to somewhere like, a crumble cookie or something like that.
And their ice cream machine's always broken.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? So no one's getting any treats there because everything's always jacked up. But
good point.
So that's a good idea for a challenge that we will never do.
Yeah, no.
And thanks.
Maybe one item off of everybody's thing.
Yeah, let's do that.
Other than that, no.
We're gonna manipulate people to get just one item.
When we go like live YouTube one of these days, we'll do that. We'll make a video where we go
bulking up for the winner.
Yeah, we'll go. Okay, I'll order one item off of that person's last meal.
Yeah,
at least, and we'll do 10 places.
Tell me what they ordered. Okay, yeah, give me none of that.
Give me the small fry.
Yeah,
they didn't get that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And you ordered like, would you like to pay it forward? Nah.
No. Yeah, we talked about that before. $5.
We did. Yeah, $5. Yeah, $5 limit. Yeah, if they go crazy,
no.
Yeah, we're not doing that. $5 limit, baby. But
and you hear him in the background. Who the hell only gave me $5 for my meal?
You just hear it like in the back. What the fuck? But we'll tell you what we won't skimp on. The people. You're over there wrestling around, big fella.
Sorry.
But thank you once again for watching another episode of the Itchy Sweater Podcast.
Yeah.
And remember to like, share, subscribe, rate, follow, all that good stuff in every major streaming platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. Podcast?
Podcast.
Yeah.